the video from 2 weeks ago, you're probably like, what the heck are you doing back at Willow Springs? This like first half a mile or so is actually also the start of White Rock Loop, which is what I'm doing today. I'm doing White Rock Loop and then adding La Madre Springs if I feel up to it once I get there. It's 6.5 miles without the springs, so we'll see, because admittedly I was tired from the 3.5 mile hike I did last week for you guys. It was just 2 days ago for me. So what I did was I parked in the north parking lot for Willow Springs, which is where I was, you know, a couple weeks ago. And then I'm going counterclockwise so that I end with the better views up in the hills and I get this flat part next to the cars over with first. So there are a couple places that you can start. That one's actually like labeled White Rock, White Rock Trailhead. But I did read a couple reviews on AllTrails that people preferred going this way, so that's what I'm doing. Just because the views are better on the second half if you start at Willow Springs, but if you actually start at the White Rock Trailhead, you get the good views and then you just kind of walk through the desert on the last half, which is fine. I mean, it's still really pretty down here. So it just depends. I think that parking lot is less crowded though. I am pooped. It has been a constant uphill since that little valley. And pretty steep grade. It's not like a gradual uphill. I should be to the parking lot any moment now. I've already gone like 2.25 miles. Hopefully. If not, I'm stopping soon for lunch anyway because I'm really hungry and I think that'll help give me an energy boost because I'm pretty confident I still have to go up there and I'm tired. I was looking at the map while I was eating, and I'm pretty confident that the trail goes around this peak right here. So we're just gonna go around the base, and I don't think we really do too much more elevation gain, maybe just a couple hundred more feet. Fingers crossed. Still going uphill, waiting for that sweet, sweet downhill. So I was right, but I was also wrong. The trail does go around a peak, but we're going around this peak, not this one. So I think this is White Rock Peak. Honestly, it's kind of hard to believe that this is Southern Nevada. It reminds me so much of Great Basin. And what's crazy is Las Vegas is literally right there. You can see both. Finally been going downhill for like half a mile at this point. It's so nice, I can breathe, it's a lot more enjoyable, but considering the first 4 miles was almost entirely uphill, I am pretty confident I'll be getting ice cream after this. What is that? Might be just a wash. Yeah, that's nothing. Okay. Oh, I have to climb through these rocks? I think so. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go to Plant Power after this and get a milkshake because that sounds delicious. Is this the way? I think so.
I'll let you go, just need some time. At your own pace, you need to find your way.
I set it against La Madre Springs. It goes up that way because one, my feet are already tired and I still have a mile left. And if I did that, that would mean 2 miles left. And two, it's uphill. So I'm not feeling it today. So I might come back at a later time and do La Madre Springs like by itself, which is just 3 miles out and back. I'll probably also wait to do it till spring, so that way I know there's actually going to be water, because it would also be really disappointing to walk all that way and there be no water. So I would still agree with the review that I read on AllTrails that going counterclockwise from the Willow Springs parking lot is the way to go, scenic wise. Elevation wise, obviously it's going to be the same either way, but going Willow Springs counterclockwise, it was 4 miles uphill, relatively steady. There's a car coming. But say you were to do either White Rock parking lot or Willow Springs and go clockwise, which is like the path that I'm on now, you were to go up this way, it's only 2.5 miles uphill. So it's a shorter distance uphill, but obviously that means it's steeper. So pick your poison there. Definitely if you're looking to like end on a good note, which is downhill, good scenery, this was the way to go. Never fails. Consider me pooped. That was harder than I thought. I mean, I really did anticipate 6.5 miles being difficult because I haven't done that many miles in 2 months, but it was a lot more uphill than I thought, that's for sure. So glad I didn't go to La Madre Springs. My feet could not handle it. My feet are aching. So I'm definitely gonna have to keep up the mileage this winter, or backpacking season's gonna hit me like a ton of bricks. Overall, it was a lot of fun. I would highly recommend this. I think this is definitely my favorite hike in Red Rock thus far. But also kind of depending, if you're like not up for the mileage or have kids or something, then Willow Springs really is great too. The views in the Rainbow Wilderness were so pretty. So thanks for coming along. I hope that you enjoyed this little adventure. And yeah, that's all. So we'll see you in the next one.